feeling haunted.
I hear the voices inside my head, see voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog, we fighting above the law.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Every time. Oh my goodness. J for Justice. Hey Shannon. Hey Carla. Mr. can't see the chat right now. He's driving home. Hey Rat
Hello,
Boo.
everybody.
Hey Carla. Hey Gamer Guy. Hey Lori. Mama Bear 420. Ooh, I like that one. Hey Lady. Angie. Nurse. Oh, well, it's right now, Vonda. Punksy. Hope you're feeling good. Yeah, Jay's one of my favorites too. Good channel right there. Catalan. Hey Lipstick. Well, Mr. Share was not subscribed to Jay until like Saturday.
I don't know what the hell happened. I thought I was.
we had an unfortunate situation in our household where Jay for Justice was live at the same time as Alex, and I was like, "Oh shit!" So I started listening to Jay for a minute. Then I heard he had Jay on. He goes, "What the hell? I wasn't subscribed." So, well, you subscribed now, Jay. So don't you worry. And I was watching Alex. Chrissy Quinzel, I miss you. How's Johnny?
Johnny!
We gotta plan another couple show with you guys. We miss you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, those are new rails, Max. Yes. And hi. Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Jazzy. Jazzy Taz, Awaken the Art. Half Pint. Terry, hello. Mark Moores from United Kingdom. Hello. Hey, Shell. Oh, shame on you. Yeah. I messaged you on Discord a few days ago, Gamer. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I don't have a Discord, so it wasn't me. Hi, Jerry. Hey, Ian. Okay. Hey, everyone. Leah. Adam. Did I see Emma? Hey, Becca. Steph. Patty. Leslie. Everyone I'm missing. Rhonda. Hello. I was going back to see. I miss you more. Oh my God. Yes, please. Can we do it soon? He's at work and I'm home cleaning. I've been cleaning today too, and he's on his way home from work. Hey, LFT. Hey, Kathy. Causing the fuckery. I suppose so.
What is this fuckery?
Hey, Brandon. Blanca. Why are you here, Kathy? Yes, I'm always causing trouble wherever I go. Goodbye. Feels like the week is going by fast. I don't know why. It kind of went by slow for me.
Yeah, it's been dragging for me.
Yeah. Any new info on Cleo being found? I don't know much about that. I know she was missing. I heard, is Cleo the one that has been found, right?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, Ange, I hope you feel better. Migraines are no joke. Hey, Tiffany. It needs to be Friday. We'll get a little start onto Friday tomorrow night on Totally Blunt with Cher. Yeah. I have found some proof, and I think Epstein is alive, y'all.
Oh my God.
Wait till you get home, baby. I cannot wait to show you this. Cleo was found. Thank God. Saw a pic of a kidnapper. Say what? How do you know it was a kidnapper? Her name was Amber. They found Cleo. Imatrex, yes. Imatrex doesn't do it for me necessarily. Donald Wells soon be property to the great state of Tennessee. Could be. What is the name of your new conspiracy channel?
That's possible.
Totally Blunt with Cher. It's in the description of the show here. It was a kidnapper. His picture is released. A kidnapper. Okay, I'm sorry. All I saw was you have a picture of a kidnapper. I'm not sure what oh, Cleo's kidnapper? Oh. Okay, yes, that makes sense.
Oh,
So happy about Cleo. That is great news. Wait, share blunt? Haha. Crazy
exactly.
mama. Subbed last night, can't wait. Oh, awesome, thank you. No lies, hey girl. We did
What's
a
your
whole
channel
video
at,
on it. Like 7:30.
Oh, nice.
It's only been planned since this morning, Twin Cities. Only planned since this morning. Somebody said, what's new with the Wells case? Well, I mean, you tell me, because have we learned anything new? No, we have not.
No, just a whole bunch more weird shit with Dawn.
Yeah, same shit another day, just different people he's trying to con. Imitrex and Benadryl. I mean, that's my secret key. I will deal with it until I absolutely can't, and then I'll take a Benadryl and go to sleep. And then I wake up and my migraine's gone. More games, always games. But when are they looking for summer? They're screaming at everybody else, including screaming at Doug and being rude to Doug and being rude. Not that I'm trying to defend them or anything, but look at how it's the same thing that all of those people gave me shit for. Oh, Candace is crying. Oh, you're bothering Candace, but you're still talking to Dawn. Listen to her in the background. Anytime Dawn tries to speak about summer, that bitch tries to stop it. Nobody is focusing. Like, they made it the Dawn show, and here Candace is just sitting pretty on the sidelines, freaking out anytime anyone wants to do something for summer. And when they do, she sits there and screams at everyone. And I'm sorry, but YouTubers aren't doing anything. You are the one who started all of the social media and have done nothing. She's done nothing. And in fact, I've had so many people reach out to me, how do I get this to the Wells? How do I get that to the Wells? I'm making them a ring. I'm making them like a necklace or shirts or whatever. And her reaction to it was so ungrateful, you guys. There was a time where I actually helped her set up a Cash App. And I was sharing it around and taking mad heat for that. And the way she, you guys, she is totally ungrateful, disrespectful, B-word. And I don't care who thinks I'm horrible for calling her that, because I just don't give a shit anymore. She is an ungrateful, disrespectful bitch. That's what Candace Wells is. She literally said people can keep their shit or she would hawk it. I've known that she's even thrown stuff out. She's ungrateful. If she can't sell it for, $20, she don't want it. So don't send it to her. Don't waste your hard-earned things on trying to do something nice for that one. I'm warning you. I've seen and I know what happens to it, and I've heard how ungrateful she is. Where is the letter? Yeah. Remember how she treated me with the whole Cash App thing? Totally disrespectful. Because I listed things on the Cash App, like, I've been getting messages. That's what I posted. I've been getting messages on how you guys can directly help Candace and Dawn for whatever it may be. And I listed several ideas, dog food, house repairs, and things like that. But I shared the Cash App. It went, directly to Candace and Dawn, the Cash App does. And Candace freaked the fuck out on me and was like, yeah, well, thanks for nothing, because you listed in there that I have to buy dog food. And I have dog food. And now people are going to want me to buy dog food with this. And I'm like, Candace, it's going to your account. I just listed several things off the top of my head that I know people wanted to help you with and that, I thought you could use. I listed it there for people to see. Makes them more inclined to want to donate to you when they know, like, what is their money going to be used for? And she freaked the fuck out. Chrissy, I called you crying a few times. Like, this bitch is crazy. What the hell is going on? And I stopped after that. I stopped sharing her links, and there was a few times where people thought I was just a bitch because they were like, how can we donate? I'm like, I'm done sharing the link. Sorry. That's why. How dare I list that maybe you guys could donate some dog food for them because they have goddamn 30 dogs. And then when I told her, oh no, you can get whatever you want with it. It goes to your account. Like if you need to go buy clean clothes, go buy clean clothes. Or if you need laundry detergent, like whatever you need, Candace, nobody, like it's going to your account. You know, you don't have to buy dog food if you don't want to. I'm sorry, but I'll delete that. And I did. I had to delete that post and just say, should you want to donate to the wells, here's the link, and then shared the Cash App. I actually took off the listing of like what, you know, I don't know. I thought I was trying to be helpful, but I'm telling you guys, do not send them money because I know most of the time when they're using it for Xanax, Coke, and alcohol. Even when they were in California on good old Dr. Phil's, me and Mr. Chair knew, like I knew I was getting the calls. I knew when he was fucked up. Where he was scoring it from, I don't know, nor do I care, but I'm just saying. Don't fucking send them anything either. Because like I said, if you send her a ring or a shirt or something, they're selling it. And yes, if you send them something that has their daughter's merch on it, they will then turn around and even sell that. If they can get a pretty penny off of it, they will sell it. And I promise you, some of the stuff I know y'all sent has been sold or pawned. So save your money, donate it to someone who really needs the help or wants it. Oh, I speak with Jamie Watts here and there. You know, I don't think there's any helping Chris Watts, so I wouldn't really be of help, but I mean, you know, either way, Chris is where he's at because he didn't stop anything from happening. There was obviously a plan, but do I think other people should be in prison? Yeah, I'll stand by that probably till the day I die, but he is still, I think he should actually be in a mental hospital, not gonna lie, like a prison mental hospital type thing where he should be studied, but yeah. Mandy, never late, always on time. Yeah, oh yeah, someone went with them to California. Yeah, they did. Yeah, a church, yeah. Mm-hmm. Everyone send them mass amounts of handcuffs. That's funny, but no, we can't do that. Their address. Actually, Don has talked about that. He has received handcuffs in the mail. Yep, he's received a few pairs of handcuffs in the mail, actually.
People are crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, donate directly to Summer's Reward Fund. Unfortunately, capping the reward fund, I don't know what they're doing because in that town, $10,000 would have been enough to get people talking. People know what happened. They just aren't talking for a reason. Just like 423 Chase says, why stop all the searching? Like, why stop it? They don't just stop for no reason. So do they know more than what they're saying? It very well could be. Brandon, have you heard any more of his arrest? Yeah, the 2 and 3 days arrest? So yeah, I know there's not much that you guys don't know because it's already been on the news and stuff. Have you? Always hides behind the Bible. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you guys, if you watch like the Ted Bundy tapes, you're gonna freaking start seeing Don Wells on him, the way he acts and his mannerisms and stuff. I kept telling Mr. Cher, like, oh my god, like Don Wells, like Don Wells. To the point where Ted Bundy even started going to church, like, for years prior to him even getting in trouble with the courts because then the church was like there and backing him. It's so much like if you guys watch even that part of the church totally rallying behind him because he started going there like a year before he started getting in legal trouble, not before his killings, but I think that there's a time where people think, oh my gosh, like, what if I do get caught for this or that? Like, I better start. Basically, you try to live your life like a hard-working, average citizen, and that's exactly what Don is doing every day. Oh, I'm just working so much. I'm working so much. He tries so hard to push the narrative to us that he's this hard-working citizen and just trying to do right and do good for his family, and it's bullshit. Now, how long was he going to that church before someone went missing? 9 months, 7 months. So yeah, there's a part of me that believes that was all for a purpose of one day I'm going to get in trouble here and I'm going to need to look good. Like, yeah, I think just like Ted Bundy, it was fucking planned. People that wear masks like that can go on and act every day of their life for years. So for it to be like, oh, well, he went for like 9 months before, that's a long time to be faking. No. People like that, they do that with purpose. They hide behind, because he's institutionalized now. And that's what they do. They hide behind the church. Everyone does. Everyone hides behind the church. It's what makes the world go around, really, that and money. What was that one show, baby? All you have to have a conversation. Jesus.
Jesus.
I don't remember what the guy's name is, but he even said, like, Jesus is more like a mascot people use to look better. The rich do it too. They're like some bad dudes, but they go to church on Sundays to look good. It's just what people do. It's pretty disturbing.
Yep.
Everybody finds Jesus in jail because that's what he's saying, in jail. 8 kids between them and haven't raised any of them to 18 years old. Don't he realize that? But are you guys learning anything new now that he's going on all these other platforms, though? Or do you kind of understand where I was like, Don, keep your circle small? I didn't tell him don't go on anybody's channel. I just said, if I were you, I wouldn't be, I told him which ones maybe he shouldn't, which is obvious. But I never said don't go on any channels. You didn't miss much, Smurf Monster. Hey, Miss Wednesday. Hey, Broken Dishes. It was said when he's in trouble, he brings up God. Yeah, and when he gets off of the narrative, or somebody like anyone from the behavior panel, or me, or Mr. Chair, or anyone else interviewing him, you take him off of that script he's already got in his mind. It's right back to, well, the church. I mean,
Yep.
There's times where he's even questioned the church with me, and I have text messages. I had to ask Robin how she felt about him saying SDA is actually, he believes, could possibly be the evil of religions, and maybe God is like against SDA. So he doesn't even know what religion he's at, you guys, when he's texting me shit like that and saying SDA church and the religion is evil, and maybe Catholics and stuff, like everything the SDA is against, and he's actually questioning it. Yeah, he was probably drunk, but still that tells me like he's putting on a show. He doesn't even know what religion he is, because he is SDA church and has this church backing him, even one of them helping kind of manage him a little bit, and he's texting people that he doesn't even think that maybe that's the right religion, and is actually saying that religion is evil. And I asked Robin, like, what do you feel about that? How do you feel about Don hiding behind all of you guys, but at the same time thinking maybe you guys aren't the right religion and maybe you guys are evil? And she's like, I don't even know what to say or do anymore. She says, like, we don't know. She can only go every day by her own heart on, how she's going to go about every day when she wakes up. But yeah. Do you know if Summer was proven to be at work when she went missing? Proven to be at work? Oh, do I know if Don was proven at work? Listen, I was told by 2 different employees that were like at the job together. So they were both talking in the one call saying that he was, yeah, and I'll record it for you. Yeah, you can get a recorded statement. And then it was like an hour later, I'm like, okay, are you guys ready? Can I like record? Because they were at work or whatever. And it turned out, no, they didn't want to have a recorded statement. As well as his older son was going to do a recorded interview with us and say Don never did nothing to them or whatever. But now he turned back on that too. He was like, you know what? I'm getting bashed so much. Like, there's nothing I can do right here. And yeah, so it turned out, no, he would rather not do a recording either to help clear his dad. So that was around the same time as the whole, like, everyone was on board to talk to him. And then the whole weird shit happened with the drug and cartel thing. And now nobody wanted to do recorded statements to help support him and that. So that's interesting. No, the boys are not with them. Oh no. I believe the house remodeling, like, oh, little girl room and shit, is all for show, because they started doing that. There's a reason why he wasn't letting cameras and shit in for a while, and then once he got to a certain way, he started letting the cameras and shit in. It's all for show. Even if Summer came home, do you actually think that he would be allowed to have Summer live with him after everything that he's even just openly admitted to? Fuck no. No, that's never going to happen now. So what's he getting a little girl room ready for? I promise you, if Summer comes home, she was not going to be placed in a home with that man. There's no way. Yeah, I used to think that, Wanda. I mean, yeah, sure, they are innocent till proven guilty. You got that right. But I know where my heart is. Oh yeah, Candace is guilty as shit. Oh yeah. What do you think, baby? What's your point? How do you feel about Candace and Don, like, today?
Well, it seems like they're in a downward spiral. But as far as Summer goes, if Don is guilty of anything, then Candace definitely is. He couldn't have done it by himself.
Yeah. No, I believe the boys are not together. Unfortunately, if they are, that'd be great, but it was my understanding that they were not together. From my experience, it's very hard to keep even siblings with two, but to keep three together, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not happening, unfortunately. So that sucks. I hope the two little ones are together. Good. That's good to hear. If that's true, I hope it is. How is Candace guilty, though? I can't wrap my head around that. Guilty of being lazy and not watching her kids? I mean, she had known pedophiles around her daughter. She, look what she allowed. Like, no, I mean, I'm not even going to go there, but.
Well, you could even go into her history. Her other children before, there's a lot of abuse and shit there.
Yeah, if you look at her abuse, she's got the rap sheet for abusing children, including her own son, who now has brain damage. I mean, it's public record to look her up. So yeah, when she's got a missing daughter, and she is the one interrupting every damn time her husband. And remember, for damn near 3 months, I was not just on a phone call, but video calls daily with them, seeing them both, seeing their interaction, hearing them both. Like, I'm sorry, but stopping him from talking, people need to open up their eyes and realize it's Dawn wanting to talk about Summer, it's Candace trying to stop it all and being a brat, and Candace lying. Just look at the Dr. Phil preview. You know she's freaking lying. Like, you only have to see 27 seconds of the bitch's face to know she's full of shit.
Yeah.
My kids are missing. I'm not doing half the shit they are. And I tried to talk up, like, and understanding the drinking and falling on drugs. I can understand that too. I was defensive of that. Never saw that one. I'll have to try and find it again. But I read something. I think even her own daughter said something on Facebook. It was quite a while ago now, but I'll try and find where it might have been sealed too. So they might not actually. But I want to say the way I heard it was from her own daughter on Facebook, maybe a post or something. I'll find it, Chasing. I kind of think he does want to talk about Summer, but like I don't know. The things that we've witnessed and heard out of those two's mouth is just it's wild.
Yep.
Like for sure they both know. Like one doesn't know over the other. You can't be like, oh, Dawn knows nothing. Oh, poor Dawn, or vice versa. Oh, Candace knows nothing. Poor Candace. No, that's bullshit. No arrests or convictions for that. Yeah, I think she was cleared because it actually could be her ex-husband that did some bad stuff too.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they got the boys to talk. I hope that they're not forcing that on the boys. I know everyone wants them to, but I think that should, if they say anything, I don't think that should be forced out of them at this time. It's so traumatizing what they're still going through. Everything that we all put on the internet too. I think the oldest is 13. Like they're all gonna see this stuff. Looking at pictures of their mom and dad in California with Spider-Man, like they're gonna see all this stuff. First thing I saw when I saw him posting that shit and seeing that was my heart breaking for the kids because I thought right away, like, what the hell? Like that's going to hurt them so bad. And I think that's where people are forgetting, like, who knows if they are able to get to the internet and see this. I know that any good agency, whatever, home will make sure that they are being limited, but they're older kids, like they have to be around the internet these days. There's probably no hiding it. So as much as we want to hear from the boys, I'm also glad that we haven't, if that makes sense. What do you think, baby?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure the police have talked to them.
So, poor girl, do I know without the shadow of a doubt? I can't say I know without a shadow of a doubt, but do I feel in my heart that I know that they both know and we're involved in something? Yes, I do. My exact words to, I'm not going to say what her name is, but the head TBI agent that I was talking to a few times was like, I don't know what you want me to do from here. But yeah, it is my belief that they both know what happened to their daughter. And I straight up told them, like, it's my belief that they done something bad to her. So they knew that while I was talking to him, what my beliefs were. And, they said, keep him talking for only if you're comfortable doing that. Like, as long as you are comfortable doing it, then do it. And I said, okay, as long, I don't want to be hurting any investigations or whatever. And she just laughed. She's like, Don wants to talk. He's talking, right? He's talking to all these outlets and stuff. And at the time he really wasn't, but I think they didn't understand all these channels replaying the interviews that Don's doing. I'm like, well, yeah, I guess kind of, because they were like, he's talking to every YouTube channel, and I'm thinking that's not really how it works. But yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. So she had said, just as long as you're comfortable, go ahead, keep doing it. And so I did. But yeah, my words directly to that woman was, it's my belief, they did this. Oh, sober. Yeah, I drinking a little bit and whatever. You can chalk it up to they're going through a traumatic experience and stuff, and but not every night. No, I mean they just, in my opinion, there hasn't been enough done. And when he did go to look, it was for a few hours when EquiSearch was there, and then the other time was when he was all in a huff to us about, they always think we're not looking, we're not searching, and if you look at from the time he was caught, whatever, talking to that other little girl, and people were posting it all over, oh my God, he got caught. He says he was searching for Summer, but he talked to another little girl or something, whatever that situation was. He did that shit on purpose. He was literally upset that same morning, I believe, because it was on his way home. He stopped to talk to that girl. But yeah, he was upset that people were thinking he wasn't searching. And then boom, I wake up the next morning and everyone's like, he got caught talking to a little girl. And yeah, oh, that's the other thing. Church people, notice that the two main Amber Alert pictures are actually church pictures. Out of all the pictures of Summer, the main one, the TBI Amber Alert, it's a picture of her and Robin, but Robin's been partly cropped out. And then the other one is the one at church in her Christmas dress. Out of all the pictures of Summer, both happen to be church pictures. I'm just taking mental note of that because we all know I have conspiracy theories about this case. Hey, Skylar. Hey, Code in Many Colors. Yes, on speakerphone. I've been on speakerphone with her one time. It was Dawn, her, Candace, and me. And it was when, I can't remember what the channel name is, that True Crime's Obsessed or whatever channel was releasing the Facebook messaging conversations when that all come out. It was like a few hours before she aired that on a live, and Grandma was pissed. Grandis was, I ain't fucking done no interviews. Like just cussing and mad and lying straight to Candace. So I told Candace, do you trust your mom? She said, hell yeah, I trust my mom with everything. So I was like, okay, I'll tell them that it's a lie then and not really her. But I already knew it was her when I told Candace, I'm like, there's several profiles. Which one is the one your mom is currently using? And when she told me and I realized it was the same pictures, what they were about to air on that thing, I was like, oh, shoot. All right, well, I'll say it's not your mom, even though I'm pretty sure it's your mom. But they all play games, including Grandis, right, babe?
Yeah.
No, I don't think Grandma took her to protect her. No. Because where'd she go with her? She took Summer to protect Summer to go where? Home? Where her brother, who's got 27 counts of incest charges, was just released. She's going to be safer out around there? I think not. Did she protect her own daughter too that's still missing 12 years later? I don't know. Honestly, I think, yeah, I don't know. Grandma would cover for her daughter, but at the same time, there's been a few times where Grandma throws her daughter under the bus. It's only my opinion, but I think Candace done something this summer. And I think that Don had to cover it up. As he says, his wife's always doing shit behind his back while he's at work and always lying. So she was one of the last people with her daughter. Yeah, I do. And the likelihood of your sister, what is it? Yeah, your sister and your daughter is missing in 11 years. I don't think that's a fucking coincidence. No, I think that she done something this summer and that Dawn you know, can't do nothing about it, had to cover it up, because I also do believe that, well, let's just say Don has a record that he's admitted to. So, yeah. And again, I've been saying, I believe that they are holding something on one another. That's why, knowing Candace has a cold word to try and get Don arrested when she gets really mad at him, should he take her phone or whatever, which I never really believed, because if you're on video calls or behind the scenes, you're going to see that Don ain't really the one controlling Candace.
Yeah.
Miranda, hello. It's all just a mess. Everything is just distraction on, like, so where the heck is Summer still? Like, she's still missing in all of this. Everyone's still, like, look at everyone now having Dawn up on the platform, but still nothing new. We're not learning anything new.
Well, there's nothing new to learn.
Yep.
If Candace would start talking, maybe we'd learn something, but Dawn says the same thing over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah. And Dawn was very, very upset about everything with behavior panel and Dr. Phil. And even, like, Cher, they said we don't look good, and, like, she left me there all alone, Cher. She stormed off that stage. She left me there all alone. I'm like, oh my God, Dawn, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it doesn't look good. Wells family royalty at Beach Creek. I don't think they actually passed their. I believe they were inconclusive, which I don't know what that means, but we don't know for sure because we haven't been shown the proof, and they sure as hell haven't shown it. Candace said in a text that Dawn was home early. Could be. It could be. Like,
I kind of doubt that because, like, I'm sure law enforcement by now knows where he was when he called 911. Like, that comes back to you right away. That's not something that they got to wait months for. If you call 911 and hang up, they'll call you back, and if you don't answer, they'll send someone to where you're at.
yeah.
It's instant.
That's why I think Candace actually went to him. That's why she left the driveway again.
And it could very well be.
But I do still think that Hunter was there that day. I think that they left the thing, got Grandma's prescription, and that they were back at Candace's house. The whole thing where she slips, no, I told Hunter, no, you can't come home with me. It's like, I don't even understand why you're saying that. For some reason, it stands out as like one of the only things that I believe coming out of that girl's mouth. So it just raised questions. So wait, was that the original plan? Was that the original thing? You were going to go pick up Grandma and then Hunter was going back home with you? Or, like, why even say that? So did he go home, or did you change your original plans from having Hunter come over? And why? Why did those plans change? Because Dawn didn't like him coming to the house? Or what? Like, what is up with that? Thank you, Brandon. Okay, Sydney. She's going to rewind and catch up. It's just a chit-chat today, because I was waiting for hubby to get home.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what they exactly said about their lie detector test. I think they've just been saying that they pass it, but there's been no proof of that.
There's actually no proof they even took lie detector tests.
He went straight to the park with his girlfriend that day after being dropped off. It does not make sense he went to the Wells home. So it's weird then Like, why did she bring that up? Why did she bring that up? Why did she say, and I told Hunter, no, sorry, but you're not coming to the house with us? Thank you, Anna Banana. I don't know if it's from the same day or not, but I was actually wondering, did like Allie and Hunter, but it might be from a different day, but I was actually wondering if it wasn't more people went there. I think it's from a different day, though. Yes, Anna Banana, that is, some people have picked up on that. I remember when he said that, I tried to, I'm sure you were listening, quickly get off of that so people wouldn't take that and run with it. But that was a huge red flag to me. It's what started me thinking on the conspiracy theory that I have in my head. Because I find that interesting. I do. I find it interesting that he made it sound as though he sees Summer and that her hair is longer. She's a little taller. But Mr. Scher explained that away. Why did you think he said that, baby?
Well, I think that was just his common sense moment. Like, it's been a couple of months. Obviously, she's going to be a little bit taller and her hair's going to be longer. That kind of thing.
Yeah. There's been one other time people didn't catch either. He slips up where, wow, I can't remember exactly what he says, but yeah, he has made it sound like on two different occasions that perhaps he's seeing Summer. So then I got to thinking, well, does somebody from the church have her? Is it a huge political, monetary thing? Like, here, let's reelect Ronnie Lawson. He's going to find her and be the savior. And oh my gosh, we're all saying that he's not doing his job. So here come these damn charges. When I'm sorry, but that police station knows exactly what they have been doing for the entire time their daughter's been missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have arrested him on them charges 100 times before they actually did. So why didn't they? Right before Dr. Phil airs, he's now getting these charges on these. I mean, they're light charges, right? And it's making news. Oh, the father. Oh my God! Now everyone can be thinking that Ronnie Lawson's doing his job. Look at that. We arrested him. We got him off the road. We're doing our job, people.
You know what's funny about that? What's really funny about that, they're doing their job. He got a DUI on Saturday.
Yeah.
And he gets caught for violation probation on Monday, and then they let him go, and he drove home.
Yeah.
Why is he driving if he just got DUI?
Yeah. I don't know how it works in Tennessee, but it's very different than around here. Hi, Seth Michael. Thank you. Vote him out. I think the vote was yesterday, I believe, but it's all very, very weird. So yeah, I do have conspiracy theories. And Don has actually even talked to me. He's like, I think there's conspiracy theories. And then the conversation with Don when he tells me it goes much deeper than the cartel having her for 50 grand. Like, Don, like, do you need money? No, it goes much deeper than that. And I'm never going to forget that feeling. And looking at Mr. Scher, like, what the fuck? Like, he told something right then and there that I don't understand. What goes deeper than you owe the cartel $50,000? Don, like, how much money do you have? Okay, well, do you need like $20,000? How much money do we have to come up, for the cartel? Like, however we have to do this, we will do this. $20K to get your daughter home is nothing. Like, I know the world will pull together. If we have to disguise it as a fundraiser for lawyers or whatever, like, we'll come up with this money for the cartel for you. Like, let's bring Summer home. And no, Scher, no. And, and I was like, well, I suppose, if FBI or TBI knew that, there's the reward fund money that maybe they could, put up for the cartel to give your daughter back or whatever. Like, I was just going through all these different ideas, right? And then, so talking about the cartel, and he goes, no, Cher, I'm afraid it goes much deeper than that. What the fuck is deeper than the cartel kidnapping your daughter? What is deeper than that? And the Ronnie Lawson bullshit the last couple days over the weekend, and this, like, I'm sorry, it just seems very staged for my liking.
Yeah, it does.
Take the boys from them, so, put the gag order on the boys. It could be a tactic.
It
Make
wasn't
sure that they're...
long ago either that Lawson put out that statement basically pretty much calling Don a liar. That wasn't that long ago either.
Oh, yeah, he did. He said the scream was unfounded. Basically, like 3 or 4 different things that Don was saying that he just released in the news. That's when Ronnie Lawson wants to talk, and he literally said that Don was lying about everything. That's unfounded. That's not true. That's just rumors. That's unfounded. Unbelievable. Trafficking is much deeper. Yeah. And the whole not wanting to see someone in prison thing, I've always thought that it's because he's thinking that it's his wife. Like, his wife actually done something. Because that's the only thing that makes sense. Like, well, no, because he understands prison and doesn't like it. And he was like, no, I don't think I'd wish that for them. When he said that day, I really think it's because he was thinking about Candace. He had them take his blood so it would take longer to get the DUI results back. Yeah, well, it was hearsay. 7th day. So what do you think really happened, Summer? Don't care about Don. I think, well, I have a conspiracy theory that the church and Ronnie Lawson, who I think is involved in SDA, I think maybe they're all like holding for monetary and political gains. That's just a conspiracy theory. But in real life, like, yeah, I think Candace whooped Summer and that it got too bad. Or maybe she sold Summer too. Like, I don't know, because I did hear the rumors, that she didn't want Summer when she found out it was a girl. So, I mean, I don't really know. I don't know. I don't even know what to believe anymore. All I know is that Summer's not... lost my baby. Summer's not home. Like, that's all anyone really knows. Anything outside of that is just a joke. I can listen to the police scanner all day long, but there is nothing going on. EquiSearch has been out there, nothing. Like, what can anyone do now? What is Dr. Phil gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna go on Dr. Phil, this is gonna get all hyped up again, everyone's gonna be airing after Dr. Phil goes on, and then, like, what then, though? Like, where's Summer still in all this, is what I'm saying. Tammy Ayo! I kind of believe Reverend Donna too. She's gotten so much right. There's some parts of it that I don't kind of know about, but there's parts of it where, yeah, I get chills, and I honestly, to be honest, like, don't even want to think about it, just because if you know Reverend Donna and you know how spot on she's been, makes your stomach turn. Like, you're like, I don't even want to think about that, because you feel like you're kind of predicting something yourself just by listening to her, if that makes sense. Hi, Karen. Hey, Rev. I've told that, Melissa. I've literally texted Don several times, like, you speak so highly of God and stuff, like, please just do the right thing. Please just go confess. Please, if you didn't, like, take your daughter's life or do something bad or someone else did, and like, Don, go do the right thing. But it's always like, no, no, no. Thank you, Skylar. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. We don't know if she knows something or not, right? Because I can buy the story where if she was in the hospital, and I would think TBI has proof of that, that's exactly it, confesses sins. Well, I think they would have proof of that. And I could see that, she was hurting and older. Maybe they gave her something in an IV. I honestly kind of believe that maybe she went to lay down after the hospital and might not even have known really what was going on, but will protect her daughter. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. True. Why be so nosy? All the psychics, still not one has found Madeline McCain. Right. Oh, is he LDS? Hey, Tracy. Something's off in the Leo. I haven't really looked into that case. I did read something where they were saying, yeah, something like that too, that they were thinking something was off with that case. So I have to do a little digging and see what's up with that. Kind of staged situation, are we thinking? Hey, Shar. No, the flower planting thing is bullshit. Like, we've seen what they planted. That doesn't take 3.5 hours to do. So yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. It always was bullshit. And do we have any way to prove that that wasn't planted like the day prior or something like that either? I don't know. Pushed her down the stairs. That's, we could come up with 100 different things, right, of what could happen, but I don't really want to do that. I know I stepped away, and I really like digging into another case where I feel more useful because it sucks. Like, I want to help. We all want Summer home. And I just feel like there's nothing that we can really do. I really just do lives here and there to talk because, well, I got up close and personal, so why not? And just so that we're keeping the name in the feed, and just really just praying like that she comes back or that we get answers or something happens. Because yeah, like people are saying, there's really none of us. There's no creator on here that can do anything. And we can raise all the money in the world for a reward fund. But what's that really, like, where's Summer? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the reward fund at now? It's got to be near $80,000 or something like that. Great job, everyone. Good job, everyone, doing that and coming together, But where's Summer? Summer's still not here. And the fact that that pot could be whatever it was to begin with, $10,000, whatever, in that area, if I'm not mistaken, what's been pushed down our throats and in our heads is it's a very hard up area, nothing but druggies and all these bad people. You don't think they're turning on their mom for $10, $5,000, $7,000, $10,000? Then we got like $27,000 up to 30 something thousand dollars, and now we're almost $80,000 yet. Where the fuck is Summer? Like, am I crazy? Like, I'm aware, like, I can do nothing at this point. I tried. I got close to a man, tried to get close to mom. Like, whatever. I was doing it to try and be of helpful, to do what I could. Nothing. Now everyone else is doing all this that they bash me for, and where's Summer still no Summer. There's nothing literally any of us can do. There's no amount of money that can make us tell that family to tell us where their fucking daughter is, because that's what it should be at this point. Stop sending money to the reward fund and fucking make a deal with the devil. Call Candace and offer her $100,000 for the information on where her daughter is. You got better fucking luck doing that and having her fucking finally call the police and turn her husband in, like she's been planning for the last 4.5 months with some fucking code safe word that several people know to try and have him arrested. All right. So if you guys really want to get answers, do that. Come up with a fund to give Candace on a silver platter to finally fucking tell where her daughter is. Because it's the only goddamn way that that little girl is coming home in one way or another. And the only way we're truthfully going to get answers. Because that greedy bitch wants it all.